The New York Times used tools designed to detect AI images to help identify fakes alongside with manual review. Content that could not be clearly identified as AI in posts appeared to be primarily to reveal videos that have been edited by AI powered filters were excluded. Let me just show you the in-depth research and sophisticated AI tools that the New York Times needed to figure out whether or not something was AI. Go ahead and pull up graphic 6, Glenn. Believe it or not, it took an in-depth investigation by the world's most formidable newspaper to figure out that this photo is actually AI. I know you folks at home didn't quite know that. You weren't quite aware. Were there a bunch of kittens gathered together to rally for their president? Also, by the way, don't let them eat us. Vote for Trump. I don't even know what that is or what that means, but it's hilarious. But thankfully, the investigative professionals at the New York Times have let us all know that this photo is in fact AI. Let's go to another one here. Graphic 7. This photo also, again, you will not have known, but President Trump is with Elvis. This is also AI generated. I know you're probably shocked. You're like, this really? This photo of President Trump now and a guy who's been dead for several decades is fake? I know. We're all questioning what is real with our own eyes. And our last image here, which I'm sure you've seen shuffling through the B-roll, is this. Again, I just we have to be upfront. We have to disclose the fact that this photo, this selfie of the President of the United States with a lion is in fact AI. I know. It's tough to realize sometimes, but believe it or not, the president was not on a safari in his suit taking selfies with lions and posting it to social media. It is in fact computer generated. It isn't real. But thank you to the investigative professionalism over at the New York Times for pointing that out to us stupid people who can't figure out that some of these photos aren't actually real. Now, on a serious note, just for the record, it is fascinating to me that the libs decide to go so hard on stuff that is clearly fake and we all know is fake, and at the same time continue to push stuff that we all know is fake as if it were true. President Trump mocking a disabled journalist, which we all know didn't actually happen if you look at the context. You look at the whole Charlottesville situation. Well, President Trump praised white supremacists, saying there were good people on both sides. That's clearly not what he was saying. But that lie is continually echoed. Even President Obama said that on the campaign trail, said that it was pushed the same lie himself on the campaign trail. And now, we have so many instances of the same sort of thing. President Trump's demolishing the White House. So the broad point that I think I'm trying to make here is that it is unbelievably fascinating that the New York Times decides it is a good use of their time to solve the crisis of which photos are AI and which one are actually real. Yeah, we all know the kittens protesting for President Trump is fake. And we also know that the things that you claim to be true are also fake. It's a crazy dichotomy if you think about it. You've got on one side the seriousness and the level of which they take this AI fakery, which is hilarious and funny and clearly a joke, and then pushing the same lies that they've been over and over and over again, that have been debunked over and over and over again, and expect us to take them seriously as a whole. It is unbelievable and honestly quite hilarious. But again, I'm going to continue reading the New York Times because, again, I like to punish myself for my sins and like to bring you the prevailing thoughts on the lib side of the aisle. This is the best place that you get it from the crazy people at the New York Times.